Live from the rinks in Hauppauge, New York, the Stony Brook University Seawolves take on the William Patterson University Pioneers in an ACHA division matchup. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. Good evening, everyone. It's hockey season again. Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. Hi, everyone. I'm Andy Bignani, and tonight the Stony Brook Seawolves begin their 2018-19 season as they face off against the William Patterson University Pioneers. The Pioneers made the jump to Division I this year after a very successful 29-win and 1-loss season last year in Division II. Well, after a 21-win and 8-loss season last year, the Seawolves will look to build on that effort and try to get off to a good start against the Pioneers tonight. As in every year, college sports, there's always fresh new faces that come and join the team. And I spoke with Coach Garofalo earlier regarding the Stony Brook 2018 roster. Coach Garofalo was extremely optimistic about this team's chances this year and mentioned a few players to watch. So even though they're not on the ice, we're going to talk to you about them, and maybe you can just kind of remember the names and the numbers. Number 15 for the Seawolves will be Nick Belger. Nick is a transfer, D3, and Nick comes to the Seawolves. I just want to make sure I give you the right information. He comes out of Peekskill, New York, and he played for SUNY Plattsburgh, Division III last year. He was injured and had to take some time off. Had a chance to try out for Plattsburgh again and chose to leave. And the Stony Brook Seawolves picked him up, and Coach Garofalo could not be any happier to have Nick Belger on this team. And you'll see when he gets on the ice what he brings. His vision, his hands, his hockey IQ. And he's going to be a Stony Brook Seawolf for 2 years. Next up is going to be number 91, and that is Dustin Ronaldo. Dustin is a local kid. Matter of fact, Trevor here played with his brother back in the day. So we welcome Dustin to the Stony Brook Seawolves. Yeah, I'm aging you, Trev, but Dustin is coming in as a freshman, 6'3", yeah, obviously takes after his father. His father was a big guy, so he's 6'3", 190.
If he takes anything after his brother, he'll be a good hockey player
as well. and his brother also played defense, too, from what I remember. PAL Junior Islanders last year, NCDC. What Coach Garofalo says is he brings a strong he's strong and he's powerful. And I did say he was a defenseman. He's not. He's a forward. But what he brings is a very strong power forward position. And I think him along with Devin Palmieri is going to add that extra grind that this team needs. And we welcome Dustin Ronaldo to the Stony Brook Seawolves. Next up, number 27, and that's Nate Chuckran. Nate's a forward. He's a freshman as well, 6'2", 205, hailing from Newtown Square, PA. Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Knights he played for last year. And he is just going to have a great time shooting on goaltenders because he's got a wicked shot. He's strong and he's physical, and he will bring a heck of a game for the Seawolves. Next up is number 21, and that's Aiden Baum. And Aiden is a freshman, 6'2", 205, hailing out of Wisconsin, New York. Close local kid. Again, played for the junior PAL USPHL team, Premier. He is as strong on the puck as you can get. He's a NHL caliber shot, so we'll be watching for that. Next up, number 17, that's John Hickey. John hails from Comac, New York, another local kid, played for Suffolk County Community College, ACHA D3. So this is a step up for John coming into a Division I ACHA team. John's a great skater, strong on the puck, short for his size, but has really, really good playing skills. And we look to see John on the ice tonight. Next up, 36, and that's Joe Obuck. Joe's defenseman, is a freshman, right-hand shot, 6'2", 180, hailing out of Guilford, Connecticut. He played for the Pike Peak Mariners last year. That's the RMJHL. And Joe is a great skater. Joe is another one who had some health issues, and we're glad that Joe got through those issues because they were pretty intense from what Coach Garofalo had said. And we welcome him to the Seawolves. He played some hockey in Sweden, and He's a tall defenseman, and we're going to be looking forward to seeing him on the ice tonight. The difference between the Seawolves last year and this year is the difference last year was the Seawolves had a very solid defense, not a big scoring offense. And this year, Coach Garofalo feels the offense now is going to lead more and that the defense can play its normal position and have great goaltending with the 3 goaltenders in the stable, starting with number 29, Sean Keating. You will be hearing a lot about Sean Keating. He's probably going to work his way into being the number 1. He's not in the lineup tonight. In goal tonight will be Richard Shipman, and he'll be backed up by Robbie Lockwood. 2 veterans of the squad that have been here for a couple of years and are solid goaltenders for the Seawolves. So tonight, the Seawolves will take on William Patterson University Pioneers. The Seawolves will start with Riccardi at wing, Riccardi at center, number 26, Brandon Riccardi at center. Number 91, Dustin Ronaldo will be at the wing on right side, and on left wing it'll be Belger. On defense will be number 5, Kuhn, and number 75, Kosha, with Shipman in net. We'll get to the Pioneers in a second, but let's bring the Stony Brook Seawolves out on the ice for the 2018-19 inaugural game for the season. And both teams have made it onto the ice. Just waiting for the lights to come back up. And we'll then kick it down to our public address announcer, Jim Maritano, for the playing of the national anthem. And then we'll drop the puck. And then we'll talk about the top 5 players for the Pioneers as well. Maybe we'll do that during the introduction of the players. Starting for the Pioneers, number 91 at center, Ledwith. And left wing will be Unger. And right wing will be Matestik. On defense will be number 5, Lacourt, and number 15, Connor. And goal will be number 33, Hammerquist. Sean Lacour is a defenseman. He's got great foot speed, and he's got a really good shot. All right, so the starters led with Unger, Matesik, Lacourt, Connor, and Hammerquist will be the starters for the Pioneers. Here's the starters for the Stony Brook Seawolves. On defense, number 5, Kyle Hune. Number 15, Nick Belger. 26, Brad Riccardi, centering. Riccardi's wearing the C this year, too, so he's the captain. Assistant captain is Frank Asha, 75 on defense. And this is Dustin Ronaldo, other forward. And number 72 in goal is Richard Shipman. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. We'll find out who our refs are. We got Hina, Maroney, and
wearing the stripes today.
Can't read that all the way across there.
Emerson,
okay. Hija is a new linesman. Marone's been around.
Hedges been around. He's definitely been around.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe not for Stony Brook, but...
No, he's definitely been on a couple games in the past.
Well, Marone has been around. I'm not sure if... And folks, Trevor's going to be my color guy tonight because, as you know, Andy Sukoff is not here tonight. Andy will join us tomorrow. Hello, Andy, if you're listening, but make sure you get here tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, he'll be tuning in tonight for the first series. My homework tonight's to give him the game recap.
Yeah, take notes. All right, Marone's going to drop the puck because I think Emerson's just not at that pay grade, I guess. All right, here we go. Face off at center ice. Riccardi and his counterpart touch gloves, led with, and there's a face off, won by the Seawolves, picked up right away by the Seawolves, and they'll just play it in the zone as Ronaldo took a hit right off from the court. And this puck is knocked down by Riccardi, and now it's picked up by 22. And fired all the way in. Shipman will get it around to Belger. Belger will forward it back around to Hune. Hune will pop it up the wall. And here comes Ronaldo to Riccardi. Passing it to Belger. Belger with a pass shot on goal. And a save by Hunquist. Oh, and a glove save as Belger got another one off. And Hammerquist had to make two quick ones there.
Seawolves testing the goaltender early today in this game.
Yeah, Belger wasting no time getting his two shots on goal, and they were good ones. I've got a line change, and this is Heffernan now. Heffernan has moved up on the D squad. Heffernan's now in the third slot on D as he plays back to his partner and up the wall to Slevin. Everybody remembers Joey Slevin, man. He could fly. He's on the line with Palmieri and newcomer, number 27. That's Nate Chukaran. Back to the point. This is Pepe. Pepe can shoot it. Sends a nice wrister on goal, and it was deflected out. Back out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Heffernan. Over to Pepe. Pepe being watched by two forecheckers. That's DeLangelis on the forecheck, and Palmieri will tap it in. Slevin on the forecheck, and he goes up against Kelper. Palmieri bumps, knocks his man down. Kowicki at the point, sends it across, back across, winds and shot, knocked down. That was a good hard shot that was blocked down. That was a shot from Obuck. We talked about Obuck in the beginning. Obuck will keep in and send it. Now it's popped back out, and here come the Pioneers. Neutral zone picked up by Kowicki. Kowicki will turn, finds Slevin on the off wing. Slevin breaks in. Good defensive play to push him off the puck. Big defenseman, that's McMillan, not taking Slevin off the puck. McMillan now will send it up the wall and knocked down into the neutral zone, picked up by the Seawolves, dumped all the way back in by Kasha. Kasha, is another one of the Seawolves defensemen who's got a nice, hard shot from the point. Now, this puck came out of the zone and back in. He will have to touch up. Pioneers will skate it out and will dump all the way down. This will be icing as that puck was fired all the way down by Huber. No one touched it, so we're going back into the Pioneer zone. Thanks for joining us tonight on the opening season game of the Stony Brook Seawolves. And you're listening to Seawolves Hockey Live. Andy Bignani here along with Trevor. And Frank on the camera. All right, back to the point. To Yoon, back to the middle. Murphy fires it. Now Murphy was our shorthanded, our power play specialist last year. He had so many power play goals, but he can really get that puck to the net. And that's an icing play as well. Take the face-off all the way back in. This is this line here is Crockett. I think Crockett's been here longer than anybody. He's probably the veteran on the team, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And he's centering Peck, who had a very good year last year. Very good inaugural season for Peck.
It's almost like an uncharacteristic start, especially for the Seawolves that we've known over the past few seasons. Much faster pace start getting shots on goal, and William Patterson almost looks lost out there.
Yeah, and Seawolves know that maybe they got to bring their game quick this year. Last year they were a little sluggish sometimes, but again, that was the confidence of the offense. Now that shot from Murphy was knocked down and carried out by Stemmel. Stemmel dumps in. They're going for a change. Peck will This is Pepe back there, and he'll pick it up. He's got room. His forechecker fell down. Pepe almost lost it on the poke check there. Nice play by number 19. That's, I have to get crazy with the numbers. I'm sorry. Dino Cincenzo. Dino Cenzo. I'll get it. Give me a couple times. Give me a couple times with the names. I'll get them right. Stony Brook dumps it in, and it's the fourth line on the ice. They're going to throw the body a little bit. That's Neverkosi.
He did come up with his hands, though, so he is going to get hit with the boarding penalty.
Yeah, Neverkosi's going to go for boarding, being a little over-aggressive on the hitting, but it's nice to see that from your fourth line. You want your fourth line to bring energy, but you got to keep your hands down. Face-off in the Seawolf zone, and we'll see the Stony Brook PK for the first time this year. It'll be Riccardi on the face-off for the Seawolves. He's out there with Palmieri, and they carry over on the face-off with Kuka. And that puck doesn't get out. Nice keep, and now it gets out into the neutral zone. Palmieri is out there along with Riccardi, number 17. That's Hickey. And that puck just dribbles, and that's Hickey's first shift, actually, coming out on the power play, on the penalty kill, sorry. And puck rolls to Shipman. He'll hold it, and he'll face it off in the Seawolf zone. The penalty is down to 1 minute 40 seconds to go. Again, the call was boarding, yeah, on Neverkosi, 2 minutes. Face off, nice clean face off win by the Pioneers. Laporte over to the court, over back across, trying to get that pass back to the high slot area. And the pass was off the mark on the stick of Dino Cenzo. Is that right?
That sounds
close.
Sounds pretty close.
I think it's in Italian. That'd probably be easier for me, but it's not. All right. Seawolf's doing a good job on this penalty kill. This is Riccardi getting some zone time. Oh, nice big hit there by Palmieri. And Palmieri and Riccardi have been out there for the whole time. Now Riccardi goes off. Palmieri's still in there on the forecheck, creating major havoc. Now Crockett is out there. Palmieri will have to come off too. He's coming off now, but coming in on the offensive zone, a wizard of a shot off the stick of DeAngelis, sailed over the top of the net. Heffernan will pick it up, and he'll get it all the way down. 44 seconds to go in the man advantage for the Pioneers. Taken away by the Seawolves. Nice pass to Crockett on the backhand. A save by Hammerquist off of the stick of Crockett on the backhand. Seawolves are not backing down. You know, last year they did score a few shorties as well, so always have an opportunity against a team that just might not be aware of your penalty kill skills. So this puck gets past Shipman, but he'll fire it up the wall, and it'll get out. Good play by Shipman, forcing the Pioneers to reset back into the Seawolf zone. Coming in hard, that's number 62. That's McMillan. He can create some havoc with his size because he's a big kid. Nice hair, good strong skating by Belger. Sends a nice cross-ice pass. What a pass. Oh, looking to get it back was Riccardi and trying to make those wide passes. Belger now gets dumped by McMillan, and I was pretty impressed with that pass that Belger made on the side of the ice. He made a cross-ring pass to Riccardi, and with sticks in the lane, he was able to get that puck through. Good vision and a good hard pass. All right, so it is Riccardi, Belger, and Ronaldo. And back to the point. This is Hune down to Belger. Sends it, trying to send it across. Still has it in his stick. Oh, shot wide by Ronaldo. Ronaldo using his size and reach to keep that in. Shot for the point from Kasha. And it was a save by Hammerquist, but he couldn't hold it. Seawolves buzzing right now. The forecheck is coming hard and heavy. This is where you got to be careful, though, because you don't want to take penalties again. Take away by Riccardi. Oh, and a shot, a save by Hammerquist. Man, Hammerquist is getting a workout early, and he's showing the Seawolves what he's all about. His athletic ability, how he can move.
And shots on goal, we've got 6 so far. They're only showing 5 in the arena, but it seems like these are a lot of quality opportunities from Stony Brook here. Out of the 6, probably 4 of them solid scoring opportunities.
All right, Nevercozy is out there now with his line, along with Bohm and O'Brien. On defense, Kowicki and Hickey. Back to the point to Kowicki, sends it down low. Cross-ice feed, trying to find O'Brien. Oh, that puck was deflected as Hammerquist was going one way. The puck was going toward the net and slid across. I still think it was going to go wide, but
it was going to harmlessly go wide on that one.
All right, Hickey will pick that puck up, and here comes Hickey. Hickey sends in. Hitting is starting to pick up just a little bit. This puck goes out into the neutral zone. Hickey will defend it there and will try to send it down, and he does. It's going to be on the Stony Brook side, but they waved off
no
icing
because the William Patterson player was jumping over the boards, couldn't touch it, otherwise it would have been too many men.
Yeah, Nevercozy, good job on the recovery there. Came in with the check. He did not put his hands up. And he'll skate off for the change now as Palmieri is out there with his teammates. It's here comes the Pioneers through the neutral zone and wide feed and a shot on, a glove down by Shipman. Only the second real shot on goal for the Pioneers, and we're already 12:53 into the first period. Well, actually, we've got 12:53 left.
The night is still young.
That
no goals,
true.
And that's the important part.
Face off to the left of Shipman. And face off, won by the Seawolves, but off the stick of Palmieri. Back around the net, Heffernan chasing after it. Heffernan sends it back down to his defense partner, Chuckerin, and puck does not get out, just sends back in. Heffernan will try again. He'll set up behind the net, send a self pass, and he'll pick it back up and get it to the neutral zone, and the Seawolves will try to play a little tic-tac-toe, and the puck is just bouncing around. Back to Chuckerin, and Chuckerin will get it across to Palmieri, who'll fire in now in the Seawolves. Head in, Slevin in on the forecheck. To Palmieri. Palmieri picks it up. Actually had an opening, but it closed very quickly. Back down low to Chuckerin. And give away, and here come the Pioneers through the neutral zone. And the shot is deflected off the stick of a Seawold player into the netting, and the faceoff will be to the right of Shipman. We're down to 11:57 to go, and glad you could join us tonight for the first game of the Stony Brook Seawolves season, as the Seawolves are facing off against the William Patterson University Pioneers, who are playing a first year in a Division I league after pretty much dominating that Division II league last year.
Well, you see teams will make the jump, whether it's ACHA D3 to D2 or D2 to D1 or even ACHA D1 to NCAA D3 after they have a dominant season. And this is business as usual for the hockey ecosystem.
Yep. There's a feed to Peck. Peck looks across. His pass was blocked and knocked down. And he goes up against McMillan. McMillan's a big kid. McMillan is 6'5", probably the biggest player on both teams. And he'll kick it just to the goaltender, trying to get it to Hammerquist to freeze it. But it'll be a face-off in the Seawolves zone. Both teams will go for a change. Seawolves come out with their top line, or I guess what they call their number one line tonight, is Riccardi, Belger, and Ronaldo, with Kasha and Hune this time on D. Face-off picked up by Belger. Oh, shot just wide of the net, shooting for that top corner. And picked up by Riccardi. Riccardi spins and turns, finds Kasha on the off wall. Kasha walks in, wrist shot high, knocked down by Hammerquist. Bounces over the top of the net. Kasha sends it back across. Belger almost got a stick on it, but it was a good defensive play to lift his stick. And that puck is a giveaway, and now into the corner of the Seawolves. Seawolves need to get a line change. All right, we get the puck to Ronaldo. Ronaldo sends it across. He's got Belger. Seawolves will start to change. Belger looks to see what he's got. That puck is picked off. There's a loft pass to the neutral zone, and back out Seawolves will get away. They take away the puck. And here's a pass across to Riccardi, who's still out there.
Bit of a long shift for
Yeah,
Riccardi. He's got to get off.
that shift is really long. They need to get off. That's right. That shot just whizzes wide on Shipman. So as soon as that puck gets out, they'll change up. And it does, but
not out of the woods yet.
Not out of the woods, exactly. All right, now the whistle blows. And
I think we're going to get an offsides call here.
Yeah, Seawolves will get a complete change. That shift was long for those guys. I mean, they were still able to escape, but you could see that it was getting tough toward the end there.
A bit dogged towards the end of the shift.
Right, center ice face-off. Chuck Graham will take the draw. He's got Palmieri and Slevin on this line. Got Kawicki and Obuck on defense.
Bit of a conference over at the William Patterson bench, wondering what the call was. Simple offsides it is.
This is Slevin. Slevin through the neutral zone. Who try to get it up to Chuck Graham. And Slevin with the forecheck, even not able to get to it, but now we're going to have a whistle. Oh, the net's off the mooring, so no change can be made by the Pioneers. Pioneers head coach is Joe Balance. Assistant coaches are Chris Wynn and Ian Michalchuk. Seawolves are Coach Garofalo, Colin Bromstedt, Chris Testa is goaltending coach, and Alex Galante. Face off to the left of Hammerquist. Face off won by the Seawolves. Back to the point. Shot is deflected to the corner. That was off with the stick of Obuck. Into the Seawolves corner. Obuck picks it up for the Seawolves. And he'll send it back across to Kawicki, who tried to backhand it, but for some reason did not get it all, and it stuck in the boards. Obuck battling on the wall. Good forecheck here by the Pioneers. Good shot on goal from a tough angle. And bounces up around the wall to Slevin. And we got a little bit of a test going on here. That's Obuck dropping his stick. You got to realize that you drop your stick in your gloves, you're going to be sitting not only for the game, but tomorrow's game.
This is a USA Hockey League, and it is a zero tolerance on fighting. So,
yeah,
you drop the gloves, you're gone for the game. But it looks like I think we're going to get some coincidental minors.
Yeah,
here.
I mean that was very, very non.
Emerson waving back. Oh no, you come back here.
Yeah.
Come back here. Are we getting penalties?
I don't think so.
Emerson was motioning to the desk. And I guess we're just going to have the face-off outside.
All right, face-off will be outside. And
the players escape the wrath of the official.
Neverkozy is centering this line with O'Brien, and 21 is Bohm. And here's a shot that whizzes way wide and
takes
into the
a
netting.
weird carom off the dash.
Yeah, that was strange.
Hit the upper red portion of the boards there,
and it
went skyward.
Right into the netting. All right, so anyway, we're facing it off to the left of Shipman. Down to 9:03 to go in the first period, which seems like a very long first period. We've got 7-3 on the shots and not much on the scoring front right now. They battle along the nears boards here. And Pepe will get to it and send it around the wall. Good forecheck again by the Pioneers. They're trying to catch the Seawolves, maybe, play. Oh, giveaway. Here comes O'Brien for the Seawolves on a breakaway. And a save by Hammerquist. Wow, it was a short breakaway, but still, he had enough time, and he got a good shot. Hammerquist with a nice save. Pepe sends the puck in and doesn't make it through. It's blocked in front by Lacourt. Lacourt will backhand it up in the air, and it's fisted out. And that's a hand pass to a player on their own team. It should have been a whistle. Did I miss that? All right.
Well, at least it's not a penalty like it is in the USPHL.
All right. Crockett will come in on the forecheck. He'll skate hard against coming in on King. And King will send it around. And back to the neutral zone, picked up by Kasha. Kasha will send it across, trying to find Peck. Peck just bounces it, and it lands in the bench of the Pioneers, and they'll face it off in the neutral zone. These two teams are going to be going at it again tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. puck drop. So if you're watching, commiserating locally here, I should say, with your great football teams, and you maybe want to just catch a good hockey game, you can turn it on and watch the hockey game. Crockett picks up the puck in the Pioneer zone, and Murphy picks it up, sets up shop behind the net. We'll send it over to Peck. Peck looks back to trying to get back to Murphy. Murphy trying to find Peck, but he was covered. Good defensive zone coverage. No shot looked by Crockett, and it actually didn't make it through. It was blocked. Sometimes you got to have those one-timers because you can't give the goalie enough time to set up. Hammerquist is very quick. They need to go up on him, too, because he's a butterfly goalie, and he's got some vulnerabilities on top, but you have to be able to get the good shot. And so far, the Pioneers doing a good job getting to the Seawolves quicker and not letting them get those shots off. Like here, time and space, it's not that great. They don't have a lot of time and space here. Behind the net, this is Peck, tries to get it out in front. Crockett backed up a little bit. And Crockett doing a heck of a job on the forecheck here, trying to keep that puck in. Murphy coming in hard too. Back behind the net is Crockett. This is one. And there's another takeaway by Crockett. Big hit in the corner too by Crockett. This is a great shift by the Seawolves. They are just not letting the Pioneers out of the zone. Now they'll get out as the Seawolves will make a change. McCarty almost with the steal. And that puck bounces into the Seawolves bench. And we're down to 6:35 to go in the first period. No score. Both teams change up. Well, actually, Riccardi's line's still out there. Belger, Riccardi, and Ronaldo still out there. Smith's line's out there for the Pioneers. That puck was given away in the neutral zone and was picked up. Having a hard time with the numbers. They changed some of the jerseys on the Pioneers, so we have different numbers on the roster sheet than what they're wearing, so it's really difficult to kind of figure out who's who. I
will say it was nice of them to hand us a corrected lineup chart, so at least we can work with that. So
right,
hats off to the radio guys who are broadcasting as well.
Yeah, but that's what I get for being prepared and coming to the rink with my list and not knowing that.
A little bit of swift justice being handed out in the neutral zone. Helmet flies off.
Belger's helmet flies off, and whistle blows. That's a dangerous situation when a player's helmet comes off.
Usually indicative of a player getting hit in the head as well. The intensity of this game definitely picking up. Players finishing their checks with a little bit more intensity than they were earlier on.
Yeah. I think
behind the play.
I agree. I think the getting to know you phase is over. So, all right, face off to the right of Shipman. They're almost at the point of, okay, get out of my way phase, you know?
Yeah, it's like the high school relationship. Day one, everybody's lovey-touchy, and by day three, I want nothing to do with you.
Right. And this puck goes into the neutral zone. And this is going to be an icing. That puck was never touched. So face-off will go back in the Pioneer zone. The Pioneers are out of Wayne, New Jersey, so they're pretty close.
Yeah, they play out of the same rink the New Jersey Hitmen play out of. So.
Yeah, I wonder what local league they're going to be in.
Are they playing in a conference this year?
I'm not sure if they're playing in a conference. I think first year they don't, right? First year they're kind of like an independent.
You can join a conference in your
first
year.
Well, they were in a conference last year.
Well, in D2, that's out of the zone.
The puck came out. Chuckrin didn't see it. Oh, actually, Ochuk.
Obuck is pleading his case.
Obuck was pleading his case is right.
We saw from up here.
The puck was over the blue line.
And we're about 100 feet out, so.
Yeah. All right, face-off will be in the neutral zone. And Chuck Rand will take the face-off. It was won by the Pioneers, and here's an opportunity. Oh, just off the stick. And a golden opportunity for Huber, and just for some reason went off the stick. Chuck Rand will get it up the wall, and the referee in the way, but Slevin will backhand it in. Palmieri in on the forecheck, coming in hard.
And that's going to be icing.
And this will be icing again, as the Pioneers are just icing the puck a lot here. Again, I don't know, maybe when they feel it's the pressure or.
Well, it's a free out, but it also is one that puts you in a bit of a dangerous situation, especially if you got tired legs out there.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's definitely way too early in this game, and still a 0-0 game where you're not considering burning your timeout.
Yeah. All right, face-off. One back by the Seawolves. Heffernan controls it to Baum. Baum sends it across to Pepe. It was off the mark and hit the wall, and the puck is bouncing back to the neutral zone. Heffernan will send it back and picked up by the Pioneers. A big hit. Never Cozy. Wow. He really threw a nice hard check.
Nice hard clean check, too.
On Stemmel. And Never Cozy is showing the coaches. He might not be the biggest guy on the ice, but he most certainly.
That's going to be interference, and that's going to be the first Steinberg power play.
Certainly is a good, strong player. And we're going to have an interference penalty on the Pioneers on the court. He will go off for 2 minutes.
I think he might get some extras for that one, for that little stunt.
Yeah, and he dropped the stick there for some reason. I don't know what that was all about.
I'm surprised. Emerson's usually one to not take any business from players.
Yeah, well, I don't know whether he dropped it on purpose or by accident, but
considering he's still jawing at the official, I would say on purpose.
All right, so the Seawolves will stick with their line for the power play. No, nothing special here. We got Pepe and Hune on the points with Belger, Riccardi, and Ronaldo. This is Pepe up the wall to Belger. Belger will come in on the off wing. Belger walks in, sets up, shoots off the blocker of Hammerquist, and picked up by Hune. Hune back to the point to Pepe, fakes the shot to Belger. Belger controls on the half wall. Belger looks. Belger spins and turns back to Pepe at the point. Pepe sends a wrist shot. Doesn't get through. It gets blocked, but it's picked up by Belger. Belger from the corner. Belger from the dot. Belger controls the puck. Back to the point to Pepe. Pepe, low pass, looking for a tap, and a give from Chuckerin trying to get Ronaldo's stick, but they were not in sync there, and that puck's fired all the way down now. And the Pioneers will change up their 4. Seawolves will change up their line. So Riccardi loses it on a poke check, and Pioneers get it back, play a little 4 corners, and Seawolves just not able to get possession of that puck right now. That puck is just not bouncing in their favor. And good forechecking here on the PK for the Pioneers. That's Bauer. Bauer is definitely one of the players to watch for the Pioneers, as the coaching staff said keep an eye on him. He's a good player, so we will. And here he is. He's on the puck again, sending it down, not giving the Seawolves anything in the neutral zone, taking it right away. Kasha trying to set it up with down to 15 to go. And the man advantage for the Seawolves. Not much happening here. There's a cross dump. Palmieri in on the forecheck. He pushes his guy off the puck, using his size and his body. Hammerquist will just freeze that puck. Seawolves will change up again. They'll come out with O'Brien, Baum, and Nevercozy down to 1 second to go in the power play for the Seawolves. We're down to the last 2 minutes of the period, again with no score at this point. Face off, and it's a scrum, and the puck is sent out, and that'll do it for the power play. Kowicki back to get it, will send it up the wall, did not get it out. Again, Nevercozy sending that message with his body. All 5-4 of it, but he's getting good hits for the team, and it's good to see that. Sorry, 5'8". Team's getting bigger. There's a good backhand shot actually on goal. The save by Shipman. That's only the 4th shot on goal. And it's good to see that line, that Never Cozy line, actually be able to be productive out there. Be able to actually throw the body and, bring some excitement, bring some energy to the team, Kind of reminds me of the days when Bowser, was it Bowser? Bozer. When Bozer was here, he'd get out there with that line, and that line would buzz, and they'd bang, and they'd hit.
And they'd make excitement and make things happen on the ice.
And puck is turned over. It's picked up by Belger. Belger holds it, sends it cross ice, passes deflected. Hune will get there and will dump in. Down to the last minute, Ronaldo in on the forecheck. Puck bounces out in front. This is opportunity. Pyman not able to capitalize on that with Hammerquist out of the net. Guardy through the neutral zone. Over to Belger. Belger trying to get it back to Kosha, but did not get through. Kosha was in the zone right where he needed to be, but the pass was deflected. Belger, nice move. Good hands here. Right. Belger still controlling that puck. There's a shot by Ronaldo and a save by Hammerquist.
More importantly, there will be no change allowed on the William Patterson side here with 26-7 to go.
Yeah. They're getting closer, Belger's getting a little frustrated, but I think he's just getting a little warmed up.
Well, Stony Brook Seawolves definitely getting warmed up. Their shots on goal, usually they're about in 12 to 15 range for the first period, so a little on the low side for their first period.
I agree. And this shot will deflect into the netting, and they'll face it off again, down to 21 seconds to go. In the man advantage. Face-off won by the Seawolves, back to Pepe. Pepe will just fire it in. Seawolves just trying to chip something to the net, make something happen. The Pioneers get it back to the point. Kasha keeps it in, down low, blocked in front. Kasha will keep it in again. He'll have to just send it down low. All the passing lanes, shooting lanes are all blocked. Turn to shoot, throw, the deflection by Palmieri late. And it did not go, very close. So at the end of one, we have no score. Shots on goal through that first period, 10 for the Seawolves, 4 for the Pioneers. I think penalty-wise, we were kind of even up. We had one penalty aside, and
no power play goals.
Pretty clean. I think the intensity will probably pick up a little bit more. We'll probably see more chances in the second period. The coaches will make some adjustments, I'm sure. But meanwhile, we're going to take our first intermission break, and we'll be back in a little while. And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, everyone. As we are moments away from the start of the second period, we don't really have much to talk about. For that first period, it was pretty much evenly played, I think, outside the Stony Brook Seawolves outshooting the Pioneers by the count of 10-4. I think the Seawolves had the upper hand in the play, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard.
Well, things could change very quickly in this second period. I mean, I know both coaches probably had some rigorous discussions in the locker room as to what adjustments are going to be made. One thing we can take a look at, though, is the face-offs. Face-offs were definitely in the favor of Stony Brook in this period. And you look at things like icing and offsides, and Stony Brook just had a much cleaner first period in regards to those statistics. William Patterson, a little rough out of the gate, but towards the end of the first period, they looked like a team that belonged up at this skill level.
Yeah, I agree. They started to gain more confidence, I think, as a team also as that period went on. I think, Hammerquist did a great job keeping the puck out of the net. Made some really key saves on Belger. Belger made a great impact on his first period of play here on the home ice. And that line will start again. That's Riccardi, Belger, and Ronaldo. And they'll be going up against the Pioneer line. And here we go. And LaCourte just pulled down Belger right in the neutral zone. I mean, I don't know what that was all about. But, I mean, he's not even letting go of him. I don't know what that was all about. But we're going to get an interference call on Belger for sure. I mean, on LaCourte for sure. And LaCourte's trying to plead his case here that there was an uppercut to his jaw, but the refs aren't buying it. It basically going to be a power play for the Seawolves right out of the box here. And we don't have the replay to show you that, unfortunately, but take our word for it. It was definitely a interference play. Anyway, face off to left to Hammerquist. Seawolves on a power play with fresh ice. This is Yoon, controls it at the point. Over to Pepe. Pepe sends it back across to Belger. Belger looks across, trying to get it to Yoon, but Yoon's pass, the pass to Yoon was broken up. Now Riccardi picks it up, walks in, has a pass across to Ronaldo, and then the puck went off his stick. Ronaldo had a golden opportunity, and the puck just did not cooperate with him. Now this puck off the wall and back into the Seawolves zone. Seawolves coming oh so close.
Hammerquist didn't have his stick for a good portion of time there. No defenseman to go to his aid there to either hand him a stick or help move that stick out of the net. Missed opportunity for the Seawolves.
All right. Good play by the Pepe trying to keep that puck in. Managed to do so, but now it's hoisted out to the neutral zone, and back to get it is Yoon for the Seawolves will carry it up to the neutral zone. Remember the last time the Seawolves had a power play? They did not get much going on because of the play. Yoon tried to take that puck all the way in on his own, and it was the last minute it was knocked off his stick. Kasha trying to keep it in. But remember the tenacity of the Pioneers not giving the Seawolves much at all for that power play. Seawolves, Belger walks in, shoots! Saved by Hammerquist. Back to the point to Kasha. Kasha.
Fans on it.
The puck just flying off guys' sticks. Seawolves get knocked down in front of the net. Picked up by Murphy. Back to Kasha. Kasha sends it back across to Belger. Belger fakes the shot. Back to Kasha, but the pass was too hot. And it's out of the zone, and the Seawolves will change up. This is Slevin. Slevin skates wide. Coming down. Joey Slevin walking in. Turning it around. Shot. Score! The first goal of the season on the power play. Devin Palmieri off the feed from Slevin. At 18:09 of the second period, the Seawolves break the ice and score the first goal.
And boy, what a beauty it was.
Yeah,
catching Hammerquist sliding and that one-timer opportunity. You got to watch out for those opportunities in the slot there.
And I bet you when Palmieri took that shot, his eyes were closed because, Hammerquist came across and he must have just hit the spot perfectly.
No chance.
Yeah.
That's a goal you can never put on your goaltender.
No, not at all. All right, here comes the Pioneers now. They got some pump. This line is jumping here. Coming right out of the gate really hard. Number 28 was Vogt. And hammered back into the Seawolves zone. Back to get it is Hickey. Hickey will set up behind his net. Being watched on the forecheck, up the wall. Past Palmieri, and that puck gets through. Shot, saved by Shipman. They battle in front. Seawolves pick the puck up, and off they go. Shipman was landed on by a Pioneer player, landed right on him. Intensity picking up on this game, which is good because this is what we've been waiting to see. Two teams playing at a very high level right now and just skating hard. That first period was definitely a feel-out period.
Yeah.
And this shot on goal from all the way down in their zone was tipped on goal by 81. I got to get these numbers right here. 81, I can tell you who it is in a second. It's Tim Weber. Tiger Weber. Tiger Weber. All right. Great hand-eye coordination. Tipped that shot. Oh, knocked down in the neutral zone. And this is going to go all the way into the Seawolves zone. No icing. Picked up by Heffernan. Sets up behind the net to Pepe. Pepe looks and surveys. Goes back to Heffernan behind the net as that forecheck picks up for the Pioneers. Heffernan's got room. He'll skate it out. Cross-ice feed off the mark. Trying to get it to Nevakozy. And that puck was out of the rink, off the glass, and back into the rink. Face-off be back inside the Pioneer zone. You're watching the Stony Brook University Seawolves, and they're facing off against the William Patterson University Pioneers. Stony Brook in the white and red trim, and the Pioneers are in the orange and black and white trim.
Reminiscent of some Flyers jerseys there.
Yes. Back to the point to Pepe. Pepe's looking, and he'll just send it back behind the net. There was no shooting lane, and Pepe smartly did not shoot the puck. Back to the point, picked up by Crockett. Crockett walks it in now, loses it on a poke check, and back into the neutral zone. You see the Pioneers have definitely picked their game up. This is an icing. Face off all the way back into the Pioneer zone. But both teams now are skating. They got their legs. Hitting's picking up a little bit, getting a little more snarl in there, you know. It's hockey. Face off to the left of Hammerquist. Crockett will take the draw for the Seawolves. And number 19, that's DiNocenzo, will take it for the Pioneers as we have a little delay. And off we go. Face off won by the Seawolves, picked up by Pepe, drops it off to Murphy. Murphy sends across. This is Heffernan. Heffernan sends a shot, and it was blocked out of the zone.
A great set play off the face-off there to get that upper end cycle going on.
Yeah. Seawolves just have to do a better job with the puck in their own zone. And that puck almost made it to the front of the net. Good defensive play by the Seawolves. Out to Murphy. Good pass from Peck. Murphy loses it, but picked up by Pepe. Then the puck hits Murphy in the skates. This is going to go all the way down. No icing as Heffernan, they said, could have gotten it. Heffernan probably needs to get a line shift. He'll send it into the bench for the Pioneers, and he'll go off now.
Maybe not the exact result Heffernan wanted at the end of that shift there, but nonetheless.
I was just going to say the time, but I know there's not 115 seconds, minutes to go in the period. 20.
Somebody hit our camera that's pointed at the scoreboard.
15:24 to go in a second. Face off, won by the Seawolves. They pick up the puck. This is Ronaldo, and he'll get it to Riccardi. But Riccardi is back checked so well. Good skating by the Pioneers, taking that puck away from Riccardi, but picked up by the Seawolves again. Shot on goal. Just whizzes over the glove of Hammerquist. I'm not sure if he saw that all the way in. Kasha knocks it down, and they battle on the knee wall. Kasha comes away with it. Kasha will send it to the corner. Belger will go after it. Belger in the corner. Rock to the wall. And puck it back out to the neutral zone. The Seawolves will pick it up. This is Yoon. Yoon will send in. And big hit on the wall. Belger throwing a big check, and he's going to be called for it for boarding.
It looks like he's just going to get a rough. No boarding on that one.
Yeah, that's just a rough call.
It's good to see a physical Seawolves team this year. One of their biggest things they run into, especially up at the Nationals, is they get out-bodied constantly.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got to be able to do that. Pick your spots. The Seawolves need to.
And
They got to.
I'll definitely say the referees they call it soft on the East Coast, and that's not a knock against the officials. It's just how they are.
Mm-hmm. All right, face off to the right
book.
of Shipman. Seawolves on the PK, and this is their second penalty of the game. They were successful to defend the first one. Seawolves capitalized on the second penalty that the Pioneers took, and that puck is bounced out of the zone, a weird bounce off the glass. Palmieri coming real hard on the court. Oh, and he comes real hard on Hammerquist, and Hammerquist is holding him up. Look at this forecheck by the Seawolves. They're both going to go.
I think Emerson there, that's a makeup call. That was not exactly. That wasn't Palmieri's fault that he ran into the goaltender. He was pushed into the goaltender.
Yeah, I don't think it was that call. I think it was the play afterwards. It was a little bit of a rough with 88.
Well, no, the arm was up for the contact with the goaltender.
Okay, I didn't see that. Sorry.
The makeup call was the really no need to make a call contact afterwards. But I think Emerson quickly realized that here's an opportunity to make a poor call. And
the Belcher's got a skate issue, so he's going to come off, and he's got to get his skate repaired.
And sitting in his place will be Slevin. I think what's being said is that since it's a coincidental minor, these don't go up on the board.
Yeah.
Technically, he doesn't have to sit for that penalty. It's not a timed penalty. They don't have to have anybody serve that in the box, unless they're calling an extra minor penalty.
Yeah.
Which may be the case. You'll see it on your screen as soon as it's entered.
All right, faceoff will be back in the zone and back inside the Pioneer zone. .140 to go. There's a 140 left. Yeah. And Pioneers win the faceoff. Puck dumped into the Seawolves zone. Back to get it and send it around the wall. Shipman. McMillan in on the keep. Back toward the goal and a knockdown by Kasha with a skate. Actually, that was a good play by Kasha, be able to get it out too. All the way around the wall. It's Crockett and Ronaldo doing the kill.
A big hit there all over the boards. Yeah, that's a turnover.
Here comes Ronaldo walking in. Ronaldo! Oh, and Yoon pokes it in. Ronaldo sent it to the net. The save was made by Hammerquist, and it was poked in by Yoon following up the play. The Seawolves have a shorthanded goal.
Second of the period for the Seawolves, and both on special teams. This time, a shorty.
Yep, and Seawolves have definitely elevated their game here. They're finding ways to get around the Pioneers. Pioneers have picked their game up too.
Notice Hammerquist having a little bit of trouble with the posts.
Yes.
On both goals, net went off the moorings on both, and just as a reminder, it's the first game of the season. That net goes off the moorings, it doesn't matter. If that puck's going to go in, it's going to go in, and it's going to count.
Right. If it's a guarantee, if it was going to go in anyway, they count it. Back up to the point. Controlled by the Pioneers. Sending across, looking for a deflection. And Hickey might have got a stick on it. Hickey gets there. And that's one of the things that Coach Garofalo talked about Hickey. You look at his stature on the ice, he's not a very big player, but you watch his quickness. He got to that puck so quick and able to get it out, and that's really a key part of being, of defense, especially today, the way defense is played. There's a shot, it's blocked. Seawolves doing a good job blocking the shooting lanes, kicked out by Hickey. Heffernan and Hickey on defense. Riccardi and Nervicosi. Penalty down to the last 3 seconds. Shot. Blocker off by Shipman.
That is just the second shot of the period for William Patterson. Actually, that might even be the first logged one.
Yeah, that was a good play by the Seawolves there. Good defending play. That's a perfect play to make. That's how the Seawolves scored their goal. Pass from back on the net when someone cut into the net from the opposite post. Heffernan carrying the puck, looking for a stretch pass for Slevin, but that's going to go all the way down for an icing. And we are down to 12:07 to go in the second period. Seawolves up by the score 2-0. We got a shorty and a full man advantage power play goal.
The shots on goal. Not much to talk about here, at least from the official side of things.
Right.
We have a few more on our count, but officially as it stands, no shots on goal for William Patterson. We know that's
and they got their first goal.
Two right there.
Yeah, they got one there. That's hard work. And they were able to poke one home because of that pressure. And that's Bauer, I think, who got it. And again, going to the net hard.
Win the face-off, you get control, and you pop it home. That's about as simple as it gets.
All right, we got a game, 2-1. Obuck went for the check, and the puck was slipped into the Seawolves zone. Seawolves will come out with it. Nice speed to Slevin. Slevin's got Palmieri coming down the wing. He shoots. Score! No, it hit the outside of the net. Sorry. Looked like it went in. Outside of the net on the shot. Slevin breaking in on right wing. Fired all the way in on a bouncer. Shipman has got it, and he'll hold it.
Wisely. He didn't really have a good handle on it, and sometimes you drop a puck and weird things happen.
Oh, absolutely. Seawolves got to be aware, though, of the face-offs now because all
right, Belger back on the ice after some repairs.
All right, face-off to the left of Shipman. Crockett on the draw for the Seawolves. And they win the draw again. Shot on goal from McMillan, a save by Shipman.
Faceoff's definitely getting a lot closer, at least from my count.
Another win. And another shot right on goal. Seawolves, with the faceoff wins, you have to watch because that big shot from the point comes and deflections, and if Shipman's not able to nail that puck down, Murphy will pick it up and hold it now. And turn it over. If you notice what they're doing, the Pioneers are doing right now is all they're doing is they're dumping the puck and they're chipping it in, and they're trying to put pressure on the Stony Brook defense to try to create a forecheck. And so far, it's been somewhat successful. Because one thing I think that they have is they do have some speed, so they're going to use that to their advantage. Here comes Peck with Murphy on a 2-on-2. Shot on goal, saved by Hammerquist. Shots are picking up here for the Pioneers. They're up to 8 on the board. And the Seawolves at 15. Actually should be 16 now. Faceoff will be inside the Pioneer zone to the right of Hammerquist. It's Bohm, Kasha, Yoon, Neverkosi, and O'Brien. Nice face-off win by Neverkosi. And there's a score. Kasha put it right through the pads. Good shot by Frank Kasha. Stony Brook back up with the 2-goal lead.
Face-offs, man.
Yep, you win face-offs, you own the puck. And that was a great face-off win, actually, by Bohm. He took the face-off, I think. I don't think Neverkosi took it. Could have been wrong. Maybe he did, but turnover at the blue line and dumped into the Seawolves zone. Kasha trying to get a stick on it. Back out in front. Back to the point. Shot high and wide. I don't know if he was looking for a deflection, but Yoon will get it across to Kasha. Kasha back up to Bohm. Bohm sends it up. Nice pass to O'Brien. O'Brien's in on the off wing. Cuts back. Tries to get around the defender. Court Could not. The court will send it all the way down. It's going to be an icing.
Hey, take a look at the shots on goal right now. 17-8 Seawolves lead here. They're just about halfway through. A much faster paced game. Not as many whistles.
Yeah. All right. Face off to the left to Hammerquist. Now Riccardi's tossed out. Ronaldo will come and take the draw.
Wins it forward.
Ronaldo now behind the net. Loses it. Gets it up again. Picks it up. Ronaldo with the puck. Trying to make a move. And sent back behind the net. Ronaldo get there. Send it back out to Riccardi. Shot.
Deflected wide.
Actually, that was Murphy. Murphy turns, tries to shoot again. And his puck is sent down. Yoon just backhands it out.
A dangerous check there thrown there by 88.
Oh, trying to get it to Murphy on the pass and out of the reach of his stick. Icing was called. 9:15 to go in the second.
We get an update on the Rangers?
Yeah, the Rangers lost 3-1. But the rookie Howden scored a goal for them, so
that's good. Ronaldo with a chance here. No, tipped away. Kept in by Murphy.
And Ronaldo with the shot. Oh, and that's going to hurt. That one was off the leg. Back across. Oh! Riccardi had a wide open net opportunity, and well, not wide open, but it just shot it wide.
Hammerquist definitely made a good effort to stretch over there.
And
definitely put himself in a spot, if that puck would have been on target, to give a good shot of saving it.
Hammerquist is doing a good job. The score could be a lot higher, I think.
Down to 8:47 to go in the second period, and just as we said, this period was flying by. We've slowed to a crawl.
Yeah, it started really intense, but I still think there's a lot left in this game here.
Oh yeah, we've had 4 goals in this period, obviously.
Right. But I'm saying I still think there's going to be more here. Both teams are just like, the gas is starting to go out a little bit, but they'll pick it back up again.
I think they just turned the gas on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's like the pedal is still down. Oh, that puck just squibbed in front. Man, I tell you what, that was a close play.
That's interference. That was a missed one.
Some ski gliding there.
It's not summer anymore. You can't jet ski.
Yeah. All right. Chuckrin sends it in. And out to come out to push it out is Hammerquist, but now it's sent all the way down. This will be icing
Hammerquist
again.
Definitely trying to do what he can to help his team out here. And I don't know how that's not icing.
I don't know. That should have easily been an icing call. That was a gift.
Sometimes those aren't gifts. That's a high stick, and that's going all the way down.
Yes, high stick.
You get your icing anyway.
Yeah, that should be all the way down.
Linesman a little bit confused here. This one, you don't go forward on a high stick. You go backwards on a high stick.
No, he's telling him all the way down. That's okay.
That's
all right.
It's the first game.
No worries.
It's
That's why they have 2 other guys.
There we go. It's hand pass will bring you back one face-off dot.
I think
high stick will bring you all the way
I
down.
think Marone thought the Stony Brook player high stick did. But the Stony Brook player was nowhere near it.
Yeah.
Okay, face off to the right of Hammerquist. It's going to be taken by Chuckran. Chuckran wins the draw clean. This is Slevin. Slevin turning on the looking, and it gets a shot off. It gets through, but not all the way through the net, through to the netminder. Slevin working in the corner. Turns it out. Chuckran with the quick shot. Didn't get all of it. Palmieri tried to send it all the way back, but put himself in a weird spot.
Does get back there.
Breaking into Hickey. Hickey all out. Oh! Hickey had a chance.
I know what they're doing at practice next week.
Yep.
That's 3 or 4 opportunities in the slot that have just gone wide right.
Yep. But, again, it's first game, and get the timing down. Get all the all the moves down. Know where your guys are. Slevin's doing a heck of a job using that speed. And that puck gets out of the zone.
And I think he's going to go. No,
they didn't wait. He didn't really. He got a stick in him, but he didn't trip him all the way. Oh wow, that was a good play by LaCourte, boy. If he didn't make that play, that was 2-on-1 going the other way.
Yeah, he gets the puck out of play, not intentionally. I mean, probably trying to knock it off the boards there. They're trying to make a cheeky re-forecheck play, but nonetheless, good defensive play there to stop the Seawolves. It would have probably been an odd man rush.
Yeah. All right, face-off in the neutral zone. And Crockett will take it for the Seawolves. We got an offsides call, but they get back on side. Back into the corner. Yoon will send it up to Murphy, but Murphy's watched by LaCourte right away. Court does a good job closing the gap. Big hit, Kasha, on a Pioneer player. This is coming out our neutral zone. This is Crockett.
The speed.
Coming down the left wall, sends it across, trying to get Murphy.
Like we got William Patterson will be going for hooking. And interference is the official call.
Yeah, so let's see who's going.
And it's going to be 18, who's sarcastically tapping his stick.
It's Peck.
Sorry.
It's actually on the Seawolves. Yeah.
Seawolves had the puck. That is interesting.
All right, Seawolves will have to defend again. This is the second penalty for this period.
Peck questioning what he did wrong there. He was the one being held up. Usually Coach Garofalo would get fired up over a call like that, but
Dinicoso on the faceoff for the Seawolves for the Pioneers, but the Seawolves win it and kept in. This is Bauer with the puck for the Pioneers around the net, looking for LaCourte. LaCourte cross ice feed to the top of the circle, top of the by the root. Oh, right out in front, right out in front. Pioneers control the puck. Along the half wall. It's DeAngelis. DeAngelis sends it off. And that puck barely was kept in. Yoon will get it out and get it all the way down. The Seawolves will go for a change. Everyone will change except for the D. Oh, what a big hit. And we got a player down after that big hit. Now they're going after Palmieri.
And this is a... That's not good. That's not how you. That's not how you get your boy back. I think there's going to be a.
LaCourte likes to mix it up. That's for sure.
You can kiss the power play goodbye after that one.
Yeah, they're gonna give LaCourte an early gate here. I think. I hate to say it, but you got a player down, but he's up now.
On his knees. Just a big hit.
He did. It was a look. It was a big.
Oh, and we got a little bit of an official assault happening in the penalty box there.
It was a big check. He's a little wild.
I wouldn't. He's getting the gate.
Yeah.
Hejna has just pointed him out of the rink.
Yeah. He's been a little. I could see it from the beginning of the game. You know, he's an excitable player, but you gotta
control those emotions.
Yeah, you gotta.
As soon as you lay hands on an official, it's over.
I mean, it was a big hit. You heard it. Palmieri hit the guy. You know, and I'm sure, you know, there was concern about the guy down on the ice, but there's no reason to start mauling somebody when you don't even know. I mean, look,
the
check is a check.
You don't 2v1 a guy like that.
Right. I mean, there's already one guy on him.
Yeah.
You don't need to put two on him.
Like, it's understandable you throw a big hit, you want to scrap the guy that just laid the big check, go for it. No need to have the third man in.
Yeah.
And he has been tossed.
Yeah, he's being...
And he is he's risking himself getting a little bit more there if he doesn't proceed. Oh, man. Linesman giving him the little face wash on the way out.
He's still wondering why he's being tossed. I don't understand this.
It's a pretty easy
one.
You
need to go and get off the ice.
Could be gone for a multitude of reasons. You can give him the third man in.
I mean, you know...
You can give him the referee incident over in the penalty box. You can give him the continuous jawing from the penalty
Listen,
box.
Emerson's explaining, referee Emerson's explaining it to Coach.
Yeah, we'll take a listen in here.
Balance, and he's letting him know. All right, so he got a game misconduct for unsportsmanlike conduct, so he's technically.
I'm impressed. There's only 2 penalties there.
Yeah. I just wanted to hear if there was anything else. So he'll be back tomorrow. He wasn't DQ'd.
Yeah, he was DQ'd. He was DQ'd. He may not.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a penalty that could be a 2, 5, or 10.
All right. Well,
or DQ.
Well, he got a game
or a multi-game.
But we'll have to see what the score sheet says.
Yeah, we will see.
All right, but not having him in the lineup is going to hurt. Is going to hurt them in a way because
I don't know.
He is a good player.
I don't know how. There is no extra man in the box for William Patterson.
Yeah, there should have been a
and
third
it looks
man.
like we have further incidents happening down at ice level outside.
Should be a third man in.
What is going on down there? Fortunately, we don't have a camera down there. I see someone with a stick down there. Is that? No, that can't be Lacourt.
I mean, if he was smart, he'd go into the locker room.
If he was smart, he'd go in the locker room, keep his mouth shut, come back tomorrow. Although I think at this point, I'm just surprised there's no second guy in the penalty box for William Patterson. We saw 2 guys down there. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's Emerson wanted to just get out of here or what's going on, but. This is a head scratcher, that's for sure.
Meanwhile, it's a 3-1 game, and we got 5:17 to go in the second period. And again, this is one of those games that under normal conditions we'd probably be taking our break.
Somehow, no change in manpower.
No other way to say it.
And we're gonna keep it as a William Patterson power play for the next 109.
All right, face-off will be to the right of Hammerquist. And the court has been tossed, so there'll probably be no more antics. But again, a good player not to be on the ice for them, that's going to hurt them.
That it is.
All right, face-off won by the Pioneers. McMillan.
Yeah, expect William Patterson to start stepping the checking up big time here.
Yeah, I think the Seawolves are going to do the same. I got a feeling.
Look at that. Crockett taking a nice shot to the head.
Crockett's just doing a good job holding that puck up. And now McMillan.
I think the entire line
now
just
McMillan needs to join the party. I mean, woo! McMillan goes down. That's a big boy to go down.
The cheers from the crowd.
Missed the check, and that's what happens when you hit the wall. All right. There's a shot, and it's deflected. Never got through. Seawolves doing a good job. 24. And the shot all the way around the wall, back up to McMillan at the point. He loses it under the poke check. Too bad Crockett's at the end of his ship, but not Palmieri. Palmieri, oh, he shoots wide. As we're down to the last 5 seconds of the man advantage, the Seawolves control the puck. Carty gets it up and sends it down, and that'll do it. All even up. Millen waving that stick. McCarty, good job keeping that puck in the zone. Palmieri on the forecheck. Back out to the neutral zone. It's Bowers, a potential 2-on-1. Hefferdan's back. Nobody picking up the trailer. Oh, good play by Shipman to make that save. And that puck is loose now. The Seawolves get it. And up they come. Beljo has skated it. And we got somebody down. That's a Seawolf player down. That's Palmieri.
That's going to be a hook or a high stick or something. I'm going to guess trip.
A trip. And Palmieri seems to be okay. He was tripped down as Barrel will go sit for 2.
I mean, William Patterson's not out of this game, but
No, we know a 2-goal lead is nothing in the ACHA.
Taking a bad penalty like that late in the period is not going to help you.
Yeah.
Especially against the Seawolves team that's already put it in on you, shorthanded, on the power play, and at even strength.
Right. They got one each way, right? All right, face off to the right of Hammerquist. And the Seawolves, they're going to bring out Bohm to center. Palmieri, who's actually still out there, and Slevin.
Well, so lots of ice time for them today.
I guess Devon's okay after that trip. Or this is Murphy. Murphy's at the point. Slevin's got it to Murphy. Murphy shoots, looking for that deflection or that rebound. Slevin picks it up on the half wall, back up to Murphy at the top of the point. Back up to Slevin, fakes the shot, walks in, shoots, and a save by. It might have not even gotten through, but it may have.
I think it was deflected and pushed wide.
Murphy, good job keeping that puck in. They'll send it down low. Bohm in to get it. Pins his man to the wall. Picked up by the Seawolves. Still controlling that puck.
Bohm hits hard.
Now the puck squirts out. There's a race, a foot race. Oh, wow. Shorthanded goal. That would beat Shipman, man. That was a good backhander. I think Shipman had no idea that shot was coming in. Palmieri had the puck. He lost it. And the defense was too wide and not in the hole, so to speak.
And I wish we had the replay to show how much angle that puck had going across his body.
Yeah, that was and again, like we said, a 2-goal lead in this league is nothing. And the Seawolves now have let up a shorthanded goal, and that is a momentum killer.
Absolutely is.
The Seawolves now come back with Palmieri, Belger, and Ronaldo back in the zone. Here comes Riccardi walking in. Got Belger with the backhander. No, didn't go. Ronaldo couldn't get a stick on it. Belger fakes the shot. Back to Pepe. His shot did not go. Oh, off the post. From Yoon's shot. Seawolves trying desperately to get that goal back. Down to 2:19 to go. We've got a 1-goal game here. Very, very good game so far. If you're just tuning in, it's really picked up from the first period. This is Riccardi, button hook. He'll control the puck down on lower wall. He'll just trying to find a way to create an opening. Yoon will just send it down. Very disciplined out in front on Riccardi, almost on a rebound. But credit the Pioneers. They're very disciplined in their defensive box or whatever system they're playing down low is not giving the Seawolves many opportunities to get shots. And the Seawolves are flat foot on the power play. They need to move more. This is Ronaldo deep in the zone, still out there with Riccardi and Belger. Belger takes the shot, loses possession, then picked up by Ronaldo. Ronaldo, he fans on the shot. And back inside the Seawolves zone, go all the way in on goal, and Shipman will just hold it as we are all even up. Shots 20-11. You got 2 goals for the Pioneers on 12 shots and 3 goals for the Seawolves on 20 shots. Not a lot of shots in this game.
I think there's definitely a few missing on the William Patterson side.
Yeah, I think so.
The official stats.
So what do you got?
I have 16 on my side.
Okay, that's more like what I think it is too.
It's still not a good day in the office for a goaltender.
All right, Seawolves get out of the zone. Here comes Murphy on the off wing. Murphy on the off wing. Oh, he tries to sneak it past Hammerquist on the short side. Now it's picked up, and the Seawolves play it again. This is Crockett. Crockett down low to Peck. Peck behind the net. Peck using his speed, controlling that puck. McMillan now will get it
off
for.
The mooring.
And stolen again by the Seawolves. Great play by. There's a major hook going on there. Back up to. We got a net off. The net's off the mooring, and they'll pull it now.
Yeah, I think Hammerquist was trying to knock it, might have edged it off a little bit more. Emerson was trying to help him out there by putting it back on, but I think he might have missed a little bit.
All right, Obuk took that shot.
Hammerquist knocking it off just to make sure that he's got a fair guard.
All right, Seawolves win the draw. Back to Kasha. Kasha Surveys what he has. He's got Slevin. Slevin back at the. Oh, and there's a shot in the slot by Palmieri. Just missed wide.
We got to check for magnets on the ice later tonight. Everything going wide right.
And the puck is in the corner, and they're just battling away, not even moving it. And now we got a whistle, and we'll have a face-off in the circle to the left of Hammerquist. Down to the last 13.5 seconds to go. Stony Brook up by the score 3-2.
I'd like to remind everybody today's game is presented by Applebee's. We're doing an Applebee's gift card giveaway at the rink today, and thank Applebee's for their support of Seawolves hockey.
All right, Chuckrin taking the faceoff for the Seawolves against the Angeles. And he wins it clean. This is Kasha. Kasha shoots. Oh, glove save by Hammerquist. Back to the, trying to get it back to the point was Slevin. This is Chuckrin trying to, and that's it. At the end of 2 periods, the Stony Brook Seawolves 3. The William Patterson University Pioneers 2. Shots on goal through 2 periods. 20 for the Seawolves, 12 for the Pioneers. We're going to take our second intermission break. Thanks for watching Seawolves Hockey Live. We'll see you soon. And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live as we get set for the start of the third period in this close 3-2 game. We had some penalties in that period. Trev, do you have any idea who had the penalties? Or
no, we just had a handful of penalties here.
Take a guess that it was they had some and we had some, and call it a day.
Well, as far as things that went up on the board, just one on the side of William Patterson, and we had a bunch of coincidentals, and one game disqualification going to a number 5, Sean LaCourte.
Yeah.
That sets us up here for a third period where we start the period 5-a-side.
All right, okay. And, like everything else, teams are getting used to their first game. We're getting used to our first night setup. So we're trying some different things. We have some things to our disposal, some things not to our disposal. So we're doing the best we can as well. All right.
Unfortunately, no instant replay right now.
Riccardi, Belger, and Ronaldo for the Seawolves. They'll start the third period like they did the other two. Kasha on defense. Ice still looks a little sticky. Kasha will pick off that pass after his pass was picked off. He'll circle in his own zone and look to head out. He got a nice cross-ice feed to Ronaldo. Ronaldo will just punch it in and then absorb a hit. And this puck is cross-ice feed to the neutral zone. Yoon will get it, and he'll just back it. Belger will get there, getting away, and it's picked up by, got a hand pass from Belger to Ronaldo. So face-off will be back in the Seawolves zone. Again, folks, these two teams will get together tomorrow. Face-off at 3:30, and we wish the Pioneers well in their first year as a Division I team. Face off to the right of Shipman. Party on the draw, loses it on the shot, and right for the point. And Shipman made the save. I don't even think he saw the shot till it was very late. Ronaldo has that puck. He'll try to get it up the wall to Kasha. Kasha, right away, that forecheck is hard and heavy. There must be something about teams that scope Stony Brook out that they think that the forecheck is, that they can really pin teams in, but Seawolves get out of their zone pretty good these days. They're not like the old days where they really had trouble getting out. You agree?
As of late, I could agree with that statement. When we go back more than 4 or 5 years, maybe not so much.
Yeah. I mean, there were times when the Seawolves absolutely, you could forecheck them and cause turnovers, and teams would capitalize on that, sometimes score a goal.
Yeah. I mean, one of the issues, Stony Brook's not really challenged that much in the league they play in. I mean, some of the toughest opponents they get to play against are teams like Liberty University, which are now in their division.
Yeah.
So they get to see that a little more often, even though only 2 of those games will count for league play now.
Trucker in on the draw for the Seawolves, wins it back. Pepe into the high slot for Palmieri. Whizzes a shot just wide of Hammerquist. Back into the neutral zone, picked up by Pepe. Pepe controls and sends it across to Slevin, but Slevin could not control that hard pass. And in comes the Pioneers. Oh, that's shot. One's right across. Slevin gets it out. And here comes the Seawolves on the
delayed penalty here.
Slevin was taken down. That's probably what the call was.
Yep.
Palmieri will send it back behind the net. And Slevin's back there. Slevin will carry it. He'll hold it and try to get it up to the point. That puck is still not possessed. And now it is, so they'll call the penalty. Seawolves will go on the power play. It's number 18 going in the box, so that penalty's on Louis Kuka. And he'll sit for 2 minutes for a trip. Seawolves go on the power play. And try to get some more separation on the scoreboard if they can. It's Palmieri with Slevin and Chukrin, with Murphy at the point with Kasha. Murphy controls it down to Palmieri. Palmieri lost it. And fast break out for the Pioneers, but Kasha was back to get it. Kasha now just wants to turn and get the puck to somebody. He does get it to Murphy. Murphy being watched. And it's a cross-ice pass to no one. The Seawolves just a little disheveled again on this power play. And I have to watch out because
They're already guilty of letting one up today.
You already gave one up, and it was due to just some callous play. And right now they're being watched by one forecheck, and the whole neutral zone is wide open, and they've got to move the puck.
Very slowly,
nice cross-ice feed. Slevin trying to make a move, walks in, backhands over the top of the net. Again on the rush. Seawolves are just using that speed, and
Hammerquist got a glove on that last shot.
Yeah. Murphy gets it over to Slevin. Cross-ice feed. Oh, it should have. Kasha, if it took a one-timer, probably would have had a better shot. Oh, nice takeaway there by Slevin. Good place. Good place to be at the right time. Slevin back up to Belcher at the point. Belcher, cross-ice feed again to Kasha, trying to find him in that low slot area. Not able to get that. Sticks in the way in the passing lane. Belcher bounces off of McMillan. Walking in is Pepe. Pepe's shot is saved by Hammerquist. Back to Slevin. Slevin right across to Pepe. Pepe walks in again. High shot over the top of the net. Kasha back over to Slevin again. Seawolves controlling the puck, doing a good job. Pepe up to Kasha. Kasha at the point. Kasha back over to Slevin. Slevin looking for Pepe. Slevin walks in, down back behind the net now. Over to one time for Belcher. Belcher just shoots it to the post, and now we're all even up. Seawolves keeping that puck in. Belcher, nice move. Get around his man, and now he loses it. Picks it up by Slevin. Stony Brook still doing a great job controlling this puck. But now Slevin gives it up. And now we have a break down the middle here for the Pioneers as offsides on the play. It was number 28. That was Vogt. Seawolves unable to get anything going on the power play, Trev. I didn't see anything there.
One shot on goal. That was it. A lot of bangs and crashes against the end boards and glass.
Right, a lot of zone time with the puck, but just nothing no results. And that puck gets winded all the way around. Weird bounce off the Zamboni door. And that's a good play every now and then. Wiki for the point gets a shot on, a save. That kind of surprised Quist, I think. That shot from Heffernan at the point just doesn't get through. And this is going to go into the Stony Brook zone, not deep enough for icing. Kowicki will pick it up. He'll back it off to Heffernan. Heffernan checked for the wall. And Heffernan not able to get it up and out. Now the Seawolves will try. And gets out of the zone. And they fire it right back in. Heffernan going hard against DeAngelis. Strum on the wall, back up to the point, and the puck is not held in.
And offside.
And offsides. Face off in the neutral zone. This is a real grinding game, this one.
It definitely feels that way.
It's a grinding game.
It's not a game that's out of reach for either team at this point.
All right, face off in center ice. Crockett for the Seawolves, picked up by Peck for the Seawolves. And now Hickey tries to get it to Murphy. Murphy will hoist it in. And here comes Peck on the forecheck for the Seawolves. Picked up by Crockett. Crockett with the puck loses on the poke check. Kept in at the point by Hickey. Nice job by Hickey using those hockey instincts. And here's a shot right by, nice feed from Peck. Hickey will keep it in, send it to the empty corner.
Two great pinches there from Hickey.
And the Seawolves will just dump in and touch back up. And again, I think it's important that they keep their shifts short here and keep the energy level up.
Pioneers looking to send somebody, sacrifice a little bit of that defensive zone coverage to try to shoot somebody down the ice.
Good play by Obuck there to keep that puck in. You know, the Seawolves are trying their best to keep that puck in, and it just keeps. And this is going to be an icing, and they will not be able to change. And now you got a tired squad out there who's just hemmed in for a whole shift. And the Seawolves now can come out with a fresh group of guys and maybe take advantage. McCarty, Belger, Ronaldo, He's got Ronaldo at the point, and he's got Kasha up on the wing. Back to Ronaldo at the point. Ronaldo loses it. He'll go to Kasha. Kasha will keep in, send it to the corner. Belger sends it out right through his legs, and Hammerquist had to quickly jump on it.
A little close for comfort there.
And that freeze gives them a chance to change the line because that line was gassed.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of the stats here from this game. Definitely one we want to start tracking is block shots because, man, if we added the block shots into the shots on goal count, it would probably be at least
shot attempts is a good stat to have because both teams blocked a lot of shots.
Yeah, I think William Patterson would have at least 20 on the board.
Well, Ronaldo with a nice
40s.
Ronaldo with a nice little fake dab move and able to keep that puck in. Now they switch back. Ronaldo back in the circle. Kasha at the point. Belger with the puck in the corner. Belger loses it on the check. Here comes Riccardi. Now Riccardi in on the puck out front. Ronaldo with the shot. Oh, and Belcher had a chance, but fanned on it. Did not get all the wood on it he wanted. There's Belcher. Shoots. Oh, save.
Still loose.
By Hammerquist. And the ref blew the whistle, not knowing the puck was loose. He's on the other side of the ice, but has to make that call to assume the goaltender has it.
12:49 to go in the final frame.
Yep.
Still anything to play for. Stony Brook not really showing full dominance in this game, although they're keeping the play mostly hemmed into WPU zone.
It's Hammerquist. Hammerquist
has been the X factor of this game.
Absolutely. So the puck gets squirts out. Hickey's got it for the Seawolves, and he'll send it to the neutral zone. Skips over a player's stick. Loose here. And dumped in. Hickey to get it for the Seawolves. He'll send it up the wall, trying to find Slevin, but Slevin wasn't there. So the Seawolves try to... Nice move here with the puck. And a shot whizzes wide.
We expect to see the Pioneers get a little more aggressive in the offensive zone here. Try to keep the puck in, maybe some aggressive pinch play.
Yeah, right now, this is what's happening is the Seawolves are not getting the puck out. And they're playing this little tic-tac game, but now they do. So here comes Slevin on wing. Down the right wing, walking in. Joey Slevin around the net. Protecting the puck, sends it across. Shot by Neverkosi on goal, saved by Hammerquist.
That's just how you draw it up in practice.
Yeah, Jack was in the right position there, boy. Nowicki with the shot, deflected, ping-ponging to the corner. Seawolves now buzzing. Here's a shot, fanned on by Obuck took that shot and just fanned on it, didn't get it all. The Seawolves get that puck back in the zone, kicking it out. Neverkosi just trying to find some space. There's McMillan carrying it out for the Pioneers. He'll dump in and chase after it. Obuck in the corner getting it for the Seawolves, sends it up the wall. And Obuck with it as he battles. McMillan is in deep for Pioneers. You got a penalty. Oh, a save, a shot right on goal. As we're going to have a roughing penalty on the Seawolves right now. And that Seawolves a little
guilty on that one.
Yeah, they were a little guilty for sure. That's the word I was looking for.
I think Obuck was taking offense to the high stick he received, but sometimes you just gotta
shake it off.
You gotta shake it off and roll with it. You wear a mask for a reason in this league.
That's right.
You still believe the USPHL, they're still letting the guys wear half masks?
That's crazy. I don't
insane.
know what. Yeah. Pioneers control the puck on the faceoff, and now it's taken away by Kasha. Kasha skates out. He's got Palmieri with him. He'll just jump in. Palmieri will go in on the forecheck. And Palmieri steals the puck. He had it for a second, and then...
bizarre to move the puck right down into pressure like that, but...
Crockett and Palmieri on the kill. Kasha will get that puck back out. Palmieri will chase it down, but...
A little less vigor this time.
And this puck's fired into the neutral zone. This is Bauer. Bauer tries to get a cross-ice pass, but it was picked off by Palmieri. Seawolves have done a decent job on the penalty kill. The only thing they've done is let up a power play, a shorthanded goal, which was a little uncharacteristic, but it does happen. They got their own one tonight. Power play, shorthander, and a regular strength. So face off in the neutral zone.
Just missing the power play goal tonight.
Yep. And right now they're down to a minute 13 to go in that man advantage. Riccardi on the draw for the Seawolves. Seawolves come away with it. It's Ronaldo. Ronaldo trying to get around his man. And back into the Pioneer zone. This is McMillan. Amy McMillan gets that pass up and it bounced off a stick.
Good hit.
Ronaldo, using that size, just leaned right into that guy and knocked him right down. Big hit. Pepe leans into his man and just that's good. That's what you want to see. You want to see that because
he just sent Weber into next week.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff you want to see. You want to see those hits. Creates some intimidation. Puck to McMillan at the point. Winds it, fires. Big shot, wide. Seawolves just look like they're a little out of gas here. Oh. There we go. And here's a breakaway. Maybe it's out of the reach, but here comes Ronaldo. Ronaldo just misses.
That was an incredible set of dipsy-doodling there from Ronaldo.
Yeah.
If he had another foot and a half to work with, I think he could have snuck it in.
All right, pass to Nervicosi. We're all even up. Nervicosi with the shot. And the puck squirts out. Heffernan waited a little long to get to that guy, but that's a very weak call. I'm sorry. It's going to call.
Emerson even shaking his head making the call, but it's a rough by the book. And I said it earlier, and I'll just reiterate it again. Down here or up here or on this side of the coast, that's how they call it.
It's really crazy. I mean,
and
back-to-back.
If you come up to New York, expect them to make the calls that way.
Back-to-back penalties. You got to keep your arms down.
That's a big point of emphasis this year's. You can see it at the junior level. They're calling everything when the hands are coming up. They're making the calls.
Yeah. Seawolves got to kill another one. Gosh, he gets it all the way down.
Palmieri will be the first to it.
Could be, but McMillan beats him to it as Hammerquist did not get to the puck. Wasn't able to stop it. Went all the way around the wall, and luckily for them, because otherwise Palmieri would have got to it. And that's why he's not starting.
As the puck careens into the penalty box, just out of the reach of the backup goaltender, Nate Leo.
Yes. Anyway, face
he
up
made
in
a
the
good
neutral
effort
zone.
for it.
It was out of his reach.
It was like a full arm's length away from him. We got wide penalty boxes here.
All right. And that puck gets past Yoon, but Yoon tries to get it out, and then it bounces into a player. And not able to get that puck out, but now squeezed out. Good job by Crockett. Well, I tell you, Crockett's played a solid game tonight, even though, I mean, he's had a couple scoring opportunities too, but I mean, he's played very solid, especially on the penalty kill. And cleared out by Crockett. He'll go off for a change. Stony Brook will change him up. Down to 57 seconds to go in the man advantage. Seawolves able to take that puck and get it all the way down. Oh, Riccardi was almost in on a potential breakaway. And this puck squirts in. Good defense by Stony Brook there, not letting that puck come out on a pass. Cardi be able to avoid that check and get that puck down the ice. Great play by him. Down to 15 seconds to go on the man advantage. And one thing what this is really doing is it's actually taking the momentum out of the Stony Brook game. You know, and it's only giving momentum back to the Pioneers.
I mean, also, too, to counter that, you kill 2 penalties in a row, you're going to have a lot of momentum yourself, just like you got right here.
We got to see what happens. There's a shot. Nice low shot, good hard shot from Chuckren.
And Chucker gets the 28th shot on goal for the Seawolves for the game. And I'll be honest, 2 power plays in a row and nothing really to show from it. I don't even think they got many shots. I think they clocked 1 between the 2 of them.
All right. Now Bohm is out there with Navikosi and O'Brien. With Obuck on defense with Kawicki. Kawicki will send a shot. Rebound to the corner. Off the pads of Hammerquist. Loose puck. Bohm skeets it over to O'Brien. O'Brien gets it over to Bohm. Bohm with the puck. Back to the point to Obuck. Obuck sends a no-look shot to the net. And patted out to the corner. Back to the point. Obuck keeps it in. Feed down to Murphy, to O'Brien. And O'Brien picked up by Navikosi. Navikosi to Obuck at the point. Obuck winds, shoots. And his shot is blocked. There's another shot in the slot. Murphy shoots. Oh, and the net was knocked off the mooring, but I think
we might be getting a delay game penalty there.
Yeah, that was on purpose. That was clearly kicked off.
That's an unsportsmanlike delay game there. You can't just go dive into the goal like that.
Hammerquist had the puck, but I mean, you know, the guy that knocked the net off the net.
I'm surprised they're letting him change too. And
I think Riccardi is talking to the ref about the play.
If this is anywhere else, like we're calling the little stuff. Let's call the real stuff.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
All right, face off to the left of Hammerquist. Riccardi, Ronaldo, and Belger. Riccardi loses the draw, but Ronaldo, using his size, gets in there and wins that puck back for the Seawolves. Belger turns and shoots, and that shot did not get through. That pass was tipped in the neutral zone by Belger. Oh, Kasha lost it on the forecheck effort by the Pioneers. And now he loses it again. He gets it back and bounces it off the wall. Tipped ahead by Belger. Nice vision. I mean, how did he even see that? And picked up by Hume. Sent in on a wrist shot by Ronaldo. Glove down by Hammerquist. We're down to 4:36 to go. 1-goal game on the 30th shot by the Seawolves. Out shooting the Pioneers 2-1. All right, so Chuckran, Palmieri, Slevin, Pepe, and Hickey. And that puck comes out into the neutral zone, and Pepe will go back to get it. Pepe will send it to the neutral zone and skipped in by Chuckran. Chuckran first to get to the puck. And Palmieri pinned to the wall. Puck is loose behind the net. Chuckran on the forecheck. That was almost a good keep by Pepe. Hickey, nice play to get that puck out. Slevin, just out of the reach of Slevin, or otherwise he was on a horse. Palmieri in for the forecheck. On Cannon. Cannon tries to shoot around the wall, but it bounced off Palmieri.
Good defensive zone coverage from the Seawolves today.
Yeah,
not really keeping William Patterson essentially to the outskirts of the zone.
Yeah, I was just kind of letting that play work on its own there, watching that coverage in the zone. But you got to give them credit. They're still coming very hard, and you can see why they were a successful Division II team last year, because they don't have any quit in their engine. Their engine keeps going.
You can't take away from their effort there. All sides of the ball. As William Patterson tried to make a fast break into the zone.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely see how their tenacity and how they keep coming.
I definitely expect these guys to get on the radar of the national ranking. Not eligible in their first season. But
a lot of these guys have played against each other, too. I'm sure there's guys on this team that have played together somewhere.
Oh, you've got alumni on the Hitman and PAL NCDC.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's definitely one time or another where these players have crossed paths.
Murphy with the puck for the Seawolves and trying to put some pressure on. Kasha will keep it in and just send it to the corner. Crockett will pick it up, get it to Murphy. Murphy will send it back to Crockett, back to the point. Yoon gets it down to Murphy. Murphy looking see what he has. But if you see there's such an overload of Pioneers on one end of the ice. There's a shot for the point. And they play that overload.
Yeah.
So
the Seawolves almost look like they were on a power play there.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
one of the things you got to be careful about when you're playing your defensive zone like an overload is, or like you're defending against an overload, is you kind of lose coverage. And you create these passing lanes that appear out of nowhere.
All right. Face-off was won by the Seawolves, but the puck was turned over to the Pioneers, but the puck landed in their bench. So we'll do it again. Down to 2:23 to go. Again, we're back here tomorrow for a 3:30 puck drop. And then the Seawolves will be back here again next weekend for one game Saturday night.
Yeah, they get the home and home against NYU, right?
Right. So one game home, and we'll have it televised for you, and the other game will be in the city. And
Chelsea Piers Skyring, that's their home rink, right?
Yes. Pepe just fires it to the corner. Seawolves really controlling play here, but not dominating on the scoreboard. Kept in by the Seawolves. Good play by O'Brien, using his glove, knocking that puck down. Back to the point. Up to Kowicki, over to Pepe. Pepe looking. He had a shot, but he didn't take it, so he sent it down low. Good play. Get it out in front. Oh, just through the stick of O'Brien, who may have had a one-timer opportunity. Pepe back to get it. He's got a forecheck. And we got something going on here between...
And it looks like Bowman,
it'll
an unidentified William Patterson player, will be going, Emerson has had enough.
Yeah, so with Bowman, it'll be 91. That's Ledwith. And it'll be Matchy Miners, and those two will sit in the box until the game is over. We'll have some 4-on-4 play. No. Yeah, 4-on-4. And a little bit more open ice here for the last minute 33. Belger taking the face-off this time for the Seawolves, and he just scoots it into the Pioneer zone. Coming hard is Riccardi. Puck is tipped out into the Stony Brook zone. Back to get it is Kasha, watched by Bauer. Kasha reverses it to Yoon. Yoon will skate out. Yoon with a pass off Kasha's stick. No, they're going to call it icing. I do think it did. I do think it hit Kasha's stick, but
I think we're getting a correction.
I think you're going to have the center ice face-off.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like we are going to get the correction, and we'll have a center ice draw.
Yeah, Kasha did touch it. I could even hear it click on the stick.
Yeah. All right, both teams given the opportunity to change, as this was not an icing. So.
Right.
Both coaches happy with what they got out there.
All right, face-off. Marone drops the puck.
Well, I mean, if you're William Patterson, you're in a close game against a nationally ranked opponent. For your first game, for their first
Not
game
too
of the
shabby.
season.
Oh, and there's a giveaway. Yoon had it, and then good forecheck by Bauer. Bauer's one of the better players on the ice tonight, I think, for the Pioneers. A lot of energy, a lot of skill, a lot of ooh. See the play he just made there? That's what I mean. He made that play, but that's because he's a hard-nosed player.
Yeah. I think you're going to try to see some parting remarks here in the physical side of things.
Yeah.
Stony Brook is wise. They will stay away from it.
Down to the last 44 seconds.
It's 18 seconds.
And that shot was on goal, saved by Shipman, who's had a solid game. The shorthanded goal, backhanded that he lit up. Oh, empty net. And there it is. Yoon puts it in as the Pioneers pull their goalie. And Stony Brook Seawolves put it away with 2 seconds to go. Or 29 seconds? 2 seconds to go.
2 seconds
29
flat.
in the power play. Yeah. On the penalty kill, or the matching minor, sorry. It's late for me. I haven't been up this late in a long time. Anyway, it's hockey season. Got to get back in the flow. So the Stony Brook Seawolves will get a 4-2 victory over the William Patterson University Pioneers, and we'll get a chance to do it tomorrow again as they skate tomorrow afternoon. So successful opening for the Seawolves as they skate away with a 4-2 win. Shots on goal for the game, 31 for the Seawolves, 15 for the Pioneers. And not bad for a first game. I thought they, got some of those jitters out of the way. I think after the first period, the second period opened up, became a hockey game, and it definitely became a grinding game in the third period.
Yeah, definitely one of those things where I don't think Stony Brook was ready for the intensity William Patterson was going to bring today. But hats off to them. A very solid showing in the first game up here in New York.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
Look forward to tomorrow's game and what that's going to bring.
Me too.
I think we're going to see more of the same.
Yeah, me too. I definitely look forward to tomorrow's game, and we should definitely. I think we'll probably have more of the same.
Yeah, you can see the players that have crossed paths in the past. You get the special handshake in the line.
Yeah, no doubt. And this is the greatest part about hockey too. You know what I mean? It's the greatest part. They all play well, and they shake hands at the end of the game. It's a gladiator game, man. It really is. In the world of gladiators, it's the way it is. So, all right, folks, listen, on behalf of Trevor, our man Frank, on the camera there, this is Andy Mignani signing off, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in and watching Seawolves Hockey Live.